All right, good morning. Let's have at least one block. The way I teach, I want one on each side, but you might just want one at the top of your mat for Ardha Chandrasana, the balancing half moon pose we'll work with later. And then I thought we'd work with a bolster just to put a little restorative at the end as well. So have some props available if you have them. You can even just have a nice blanket or something to roll back on if you don't have a bolster. All good. All right. So let's take a moment to get settled and grounded from whatever you've already been doing today. Let's find your root and let your root drop down into the earth today with ease, just anchoring you here. Take some cleansing breaths. Again, just to create a little shift, a transition from whatever you've been doing into this time that is for you. Feel your hips settle in, feel that left side and the right side, and the tailbone in the middle. Find that balance of support beneath you. Feel the earth support you. And then soften the belly. So as you breathe, we can really access the full capacity of your lungs. As you inhale, let the belly soften and open and just let all that new energy come in. And exhale, just slowly let the belly press back and clear out the old air all the way down to the bottom of your lungs, kind of pressing the belly back. A few more really nice, slow, conscious breaths. Inhaling through the nose, let the belly expand, like a vacuum, just pulling all the new air in. And exhale, slowly let it all clear out. Checking in with your body as you just sit in stillness. Notice any tension or tightness. See if you can line your shoulders over your hips for that nice alignment and let your muscles melt around the bones. Great. And then moving into the center of your head, go into your mind today and clean out everyone else that might be kind of in your space. All the chatter and the input of the world. Let it go for this time. Set a new intention for today. Start the day fresh. Even if you're practicing in the middle of the day, give yourself a reset. One more moment to fully arrive. The body, the breath, your mind, right here. And then beginning to move. So keeping, again, your anchor, your hips grounded. We'll inhale, heart forward. And let's get some of that watery Cancer energy that we're in astrology right now, that the ocean, the just all that kind of fluid movement around, not so linear all the time, but around, flowing. Accessing all sides of the body, sides, front, back, all the way up to the top of your head. Deep breath in and exhale forward. Let's go the opposite way. All around. Round into the back, the front, again, all sides. Till you're all the way up to the top of the crown again. Deep breath here. And exhale, let's go back. So kind of seated cat stretches. Inhale, heart forward, exhale back. Loosen up every section of the spine. Again, like waves. Trying to smooth it out. Great, back to center, inhale, arms to the sky. Let's clasp the hands together and give them a little flip up. So we're stretching through the arms, but anchoring down into your hips. Keep lifting and inhale, twist to the right, release your arms and scoot your right hip back a little bit. Hold and breathe, just a really gentle warm up twist. The inhale breath lifts you up. The exhale pulls the belly in and we just rotate just a little deeper. Go into those muscles and tissues. Breathe. Let your neck rotate. Look over your right shoulder. Look into the corners of the eyes. Get that nice big full range of vision. Keep the right shoulder back. Look over the other shoulder. So just counter twist for your neck. Bring it out. Right, center the head. Back arm sweeps up and across the ceiling as you keep your hips anchored. Opening up all the way from your hip through the top fingers. All that space. Release. Unwind, reset your legs if you like, recross, and then right through the middle again. Clasp the hands, anchor your fingers and your thumbs, stretching that out, anchor down, lift a little higher, then inhale up and around, release your arms, sweep your left hip back, hold and breathe, counter twist. Good, just for your neck. Chin stays parallel to the ground as you do that little counter twist. And then just neutral head, back arm sweeps up, take it across. Arm close to your ear. Activate the triceps and let the energy move through that arm. Great, release, unwind. Let's take it right through the middle again. And then just straight down, let your hands come to the ground. And then tuck your chin in, breathe down your back. But balancing out right and left sides, maybe feel the hips or the low back. And then all the way down the back to the head. Great, and then back to, or I guess to the knees, tabletop. Let's get off of the hips, let the hips be free. Let's take a little longer stance and just draw some big circles. Let your hips be free. Both directions. And then right through the middle, child's pose, take a bow down. Keep the core strong so you can lengthen down your back. Let your head come to or towards the floor. And take some big breaths, opening up the low back and the middle back and the upper back. Great, look through the arms. Let's go forward into a little cobra, hands under shoulders, zip the feet down into the earth. Glutes are slightly strong here. Inhale from the heart and head, we lift up. And exhale, just melt yourself down. 2 more. We inhale and lift. And exhale, let go. 1 more. Find the strength of the back. And then that long front body gets long. Inhale, back to table. Then all the way back, child's pose. Let's get that counter pose, kind of wiggle into the back. Stretch it out. Deep breath in and let that go. Spread out all the fingers nice and wide, full length of the arms extended. Good prep for downward facing dog. We come back up, curl those toes and exhale, hips high. Downward facing dog, take some big bends of one knee and then the other, stretching through. Back of the legs, calves. Then a nice strong core. Let's get strong in the legs and the arms. That's a great pose for stretching, lengthening the whole back body. Inhale to a nice high plank. Find your strength. Exhale, rolling back up. Lengthen through the sides and the back. Two more, kind of opening the back and unfolding. Roll back up. One more time, take that slow journey, find your strong plank, and back up. All right, walk it to the top of the mat, Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Check out your feet, rock back and forth, find just a nice distribution of the weight on all corners of each foot and the heels. Inhale to a flat back. And exhale, let's let that go. Inhale to the sky, we rise. Exhale, bring it to your heart. And find Tadasana, mountain pose. Let's actually squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears and then roll them back and down a few times. Work those shoulders. And then just let them rest away from the ears. Maybe a little spiral, the palms open. Just a little bit. Anchor through the back of the shoulder blade, the tips of the shoulder blades together in your back. Strong back, so the front body is open, heart is open. Take another breath. And arms rise, either to right up by your ears or straight out of your shoulders. Let's kind of find Utkatasana, or chair pose. Knees track right over your feet. Belly is strong. We kind of traction the tailbone down as we keep the spine rising up. Again, arms can stay here, or if they feel good, reach them up. Take another deep breath. Sink into those heels, maybe a little more than your toes. Energize the legs, these big, strong muscles. And exhale, take it out and down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale once again, let go. Inhale, rise from those strong legs, rise back to heart. Again, let's kind of put it to motion. Inhale, either straight up or at your shoulder level. Exhale, belly strong, traction the tailbone down. Let's take a few breaths here. Again, knees track right over your feet, strong legs. Use your breath. It's a powerful pose, as the name translates, Utkatasana, powerful pose. One more breath. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale again, long spine, super strong back. And release that. And rise to your heart. One more time. Inhale. Use that exhale to take that seat. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Every exhale maybe sits a little deeper. With the inhales, we really lengthen up the front of the body, the spine. Feel your power. And again, exhale. Let that go. Inhale, half lift. And again, folding over from the belly first, and the whole upper body melts down. Great. Inhale, left leg back. This is where you might want your blocks under your hands. Let's get those hips and hamstrings. Exhale, take that first big bow here. Inhale into the lunge. Keep the front of the heart open. Exhale, bow. One more. And then back to your lunge. Let's take it back, downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees chest, chin, lower. Be strong in those arms. Inhale, Bhujangasana, high or low cobra. Exhale back, heart open, lengthen back. Inhale, left leg forward. Take a few steps as you need to. Find that nice long lunge. Exhale here, bowing over. Take a few more. Big step forward, exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise straight up the center. Exhale to the heart. Dropping the hands. Inhale, scooping up. Exhale, forward fold. All right, left leg back. Let's take that right leg forward again. Back knee can lift or take it down. Engage the back leg glutes, and then we open to the right. Reach it up. Give the wrist a few nice big twists or rotations around. And then squeeze the hand, deep breath here. Exhale, release some of that stress, let it go. 2 more times. Squeeze it, deep breath in, let it go. 1 more. And then inhale, reach back, work out the shoulder a few times. Gotta smooth it out. And let's work with balance. Come up. Either back knee stays on the ground or curl those toes and lift. Back leg glutes engaged. We stabilize through your pelvis and your hips. Lift a little bit more from your heart. Look up. And release. Take a deep breath. Let's go back again. Downward facing dog pose. Stay here or child's pose, or take a little sun flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale to the earth. Inhale, cobra. And exhale back. Take a nice big breath, belly strong. Lengthen down the back. Inhale, left leg. You can always lift it if you'd like. Sweep it forward. Lunge. All right, again, back knee lifted or to the earth as we twist left. All right, wrist gets to move. Try not to put all of your weight on that bottom hand either. Just kind of aware of how you're using the body. Inhale, squeeze that left hand. Exhale, let it go. Flush it out. Sometimes a lot in the summer, hands and everything gets a little puffy and hot. Let's flush it out. And inhale back, exhale forward. Great, and then find center and straight up in the middle with the back leg grounded. Or if you want, again, more strength here, more balance work, rise up, your choice. Big breath. Sink a little deeper, lift from your heart. Exhale, come down. Inhale, look forward. And let's again, exhale, forward fold. Balance out through both feet. Halfway lift, take that nice deep breath. And melt away, exhale. And rise. And heart center. Release the arms. Again, find Tadasana, check in. And let's work with balance here. Hands to hips, left leg back, nice big lunge, and then open it up into warrior two pose. So your back foot anchors, front heel lines up with that back arch. Let's really think about the hips in this pose. You can always have different focus. So hips and heart are focused, are open, facing that long side of your mat. And let's move. Inhale, Reach up. Exhale, wide open, like you're right against a wall. Couple more. Getting movement from the hip joint, that front knee. Let's hold this one. So scan the body, ungrip all your toes, distribute the weight. Track that front knee right over your second toe. Pull your back arm back and sink deeper into that nice strong warrior two lunge, Virabhadrasana 2. Engage the back leg glutes, sink a little deeper. Nice, and then straighten the front leg, relax your arms, maybe roll out the shoulders. Let's work with Trikonasana, triangle. Same hip kind of openness here, legs are straight this time, so really use the quads. Open up the arms, like big wings. Inhale right over your front leg and exhale down, staying wide open. If you want to use the block under your hand, go for it, or just use your leg. Strong and stable in those quads. Open a little bit more from your heart. So feeling the busyness of the world around you, but find your stillness. Find that strength to be calm and strong. Great, and then look down, exhale. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Get that nice long other side. Nice, and center. Let's find that warrior two lunge again. Flip the front palm open, then inhale, reverse warrior. Good, stable base. Get opening from the side of the rib cage here, side of the heart. Keep that openness, just take a journey to the front thigh, bring the back arm close to your ear. Parsva Konasana, side angle pose. Movement, inhale, front arm sweeps. We like this little flow here. The base is the same. We just let the upper body move. One more into that sweeping up peaceful warrior. And then back to center. Let's prepare for our half moon pose. So take your back arm around. Roll that shoulder open. And just kind of step forward with your back foot so it's not so far away. And make sure the front foot feels ready. It's straightforward or not wobbling. Grab your block. It's going to go out farther and wider than your front foot. And then take flight. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. When you're ready, stabilize the standing leg by using your quads. Fire them up. Lifted leg, use those quads and the glutes to open from your hip. Top arm towards the sky or not. Find the stability, find the ease, find the open heart. Playful, kind of light energy. Again, imagine practicing right against a wall, or maybe you have space to do that. Right against a wall. All right, when you're ready, let's see if we can land warrior two, but no rush. Land, land, warrior two. Find that openness. Straighten out the front leg. I'm just going to pivot through center right into warrior two, other side. So again, maybe hands to hips for that awareness of everything is trying to stay open. I'm guiding my front knee right over the second toe and then opening it up. Great. Again, with the breath, we inhale. Take it wide open, exhaling into all that good space. Couple more. Just getting these, especially the front hip, Moving here, get the hamstrings open, long, strong. One more time. Hold and breathe. Strong warrior two. And within yourself, can you feel the back arm pull back so you can sink deeper? Feel balanced within your own body. Great. Straighten the front leg. Relax the arms if you'd like. Preparing for triangles. If you want to use the block by your front leg, go for it. Let's open up again, like you're right against a wall. Feel the front hip kind of crease in. Reach right over your front leg. Doesn't matter how far down you go. Stay open. Hold and breathe. Trikonasana. And fire up the quads. There's maybe a little bend in your knees, just a little. So we're not locked out. Lengthen through the sides. Keep opening. Let the energy flow through the spine, through the arms, the legs. Find your stability. Look down, exhale. Core strong. Let's inhale, reverse that triangle. Long legs, long arms. Side body gets space. Right, back to that warrior two lunge. So just simply bend the knee, stay open. Front palm flips open. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Take that slow journey. Parsva Konasana, the side angle pose. And make that new flow. So keeping the strength of the whole core here to support the movement. Be gentle, stay long. One more time. And then just kind of center yourself here. Take the back arm around, roll the shoulder back and open. And take your kind of setup pieces here, steps. Again, make sure that front foot is ready. The knee tracks right over it. Take flight. And then slowly begin to expand in all directions. From the back leg, or lots of energy in your lifted heel, flex it. Open the heart. Top arm can stay behind you if you want to. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Right, whenever you're complete, take that big step back. Let's land it one more time. Warrior two. Nice job. Even if you wobbled, maybe if you just lost it, you found it again, no big deal, it's practice. Straighten the front leg, arms let go, and then pivot so both feet are now parallel to the long ends of the mat. Let's give the shoulders a little stretch. Clasp your hands behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you drop the arms and just pry open across the front of the heart. Look up. And then we take a bow forward and eventually down with your head. And arms, hands under your shoulders, bend the elbows and pull your body down. Balance out again, left and right sides of the legs and the back. Right, and then hands in front of you, we get a nice long stretch, like a wide-angled, wide-legged downward facing dog. Great, and then back to center, take the arms out and rise up. Good, to the heart, and then kind of pivot in, come to center. And let your arms relax and just find Tadasana mountain pose. I'm gonna be facing you. You can face however you'd like. Check in again. Right and left feet, legs. Ground into each of them. All right, a little more for hips. Lots of hip energy. Let's do our balancing figure 4. We did this last week too. That's a good space for the hips. So take your left, actually, let's keep right leg straight for a moment. Let's work that left hip a few times. Big circles, just trace that circle. And then stay open, flex the foot, bend the standing knee and drape that ankle on the thigh. And take your little chair again, this time on one leg. Hands to the heart center for balance, or stay in the middle, it's up to you. Or stay on your hips, whatever works. Maybe even touch a wall. Another breath or two, wherever you are, sink a little deeper. Good focus. And ground to rise up and let that go. Shake it all out. Shake it all out. All right. Find Tadasana again, reset, find the middle. All right. Shifting to that left side for the stability as we open into the right hip. How is this side feeling? Good. And then bending the standing knee. Flex that foot, other side, ankle to the thigh. Sit into the hips. Find the edge on this side. Just hold and breathe. Doesn't have to look a certain way. Let go when that side feels ready. Shake it out. And again, just kind of let that all go. Nice. And then now I'm stepping to the top of the mat, find Tadasana. Let that settle through both legs, both feet. And then the rise up. Inhale up. Let's take just a gentle forward fold. Balance that out. Keep the core strong and just let the upper body melt. Right? Toe heel wider. Let's come down through a squat or whatever version you can do. Honor your knees. Whatever you need to stop. Lengthen the low back. One more breath. Great. Take a seat. Let's go right into our butterfly. Bound angle. Rotate feet together. Let's get a little movement first. So relax your shoulders. Let's inhale, knees up. Exhale. Use those outer hips to open the inner. A couple more. So activate the inner to bring them up. And opposite. And one more time. So stay in that open position, whatever it looks like for you. Inhale up the front of the body and exhale, just take a slow journey forward, keeping the spine nice and straight and strong, or rounding and letting everything melt. Let's take a few breaths. eyes up. Help the knees, bring them in, walk the feet wide, and just let your hips move freely. Good. Let's grab your bolster or whatever you have to recline back onto. Let's take that same bound angle if you want to. If it's not feeling good, just let your legs straight, stretch out. Let's roll ourselves back and then open up the upper body. Rock your head side to side, find center and let go. Close your eyes. See where the arms feel best. They might want to be kind of goalpost, or tuck those shoulders or elbows down, palms open, wherever, or maybe even on your belly for breath or hips. So let's just take a few moments to feel the support of the back, let go, and then a nice opening across the front of the shoulders and the chest. Just breathe. Enjoy a few more really nice full breaths here. Feeling again supported in your back. Open up the whole front body, all the space for breath, all the organs. Slowly bring the knees up. Walk your feet a little wider. Knees touch and just rest. And then come to a side just enough to free that bolster. Come on down onto your back. And once again, knees touch, feet wide, and just rest, settle the back. And then open the arms again if they're not. And once again, big windshield wipers. Now you can just let your whole body rest on the earth. Then bring your knees into your body, give them a little squeeze. Then for the spine, let's inhale, shins out, exhale, shins in, balance out the back. Feet to the earth. Let's grab one of those blocks. Hopefully it's handy. Great prop for a twist to stabilize the pelvis and the sacrum. So scoot your hips to the right, bring the knees up as they squeeze that block and take it across. Let your right arm stay grounded. Keep looking up or over your right arm. Breathe. Good. Unwind yourself. Back to the middle, take a breath. Other sides, scoot the hips left, knees come up. Twist across. And left arm stays grounded. All right, unwind slowly back to the middle. Free the block. Again, knees come in. And actually, we've got time. Let's use the block under your hips now for our little inversion. So whatever face of the block feels good, or feel free to move to a wall. I'm gonna stay in this restorative, but more active Viparita Karani, where I sit the back of the pelvis onto the block, shoulder blades kind of tucked together in your back, open up the heart as we let those legs lift up. Maybe work the ankles when they're inverted, just free any heaviness or tightness in your feet or ankles, especially when it's so hot. And I will watch the time. Let's let everything just shift and feel cooler and more invigorated. Two minutes, either at the wall or here in the middle of the floor. Let your neck be long. Press your upper arms into the floor for support. Do not look around once you're here. Keep the neck long. All right, take a breath and just slowly bring the feet down. Take your time. Remove the block if you have it and roll down slowly. Again, feet wide, knees rest together. Just let that settle. Windshield wipers. And let's do a little hold here. So knees to the left foot hooks on your right thigh. Adds a little more weight if that feels good. Then right arm straight back. And we open up that whole right side. And then the other side, let the knees drape over. Right heel hooks on the left thigh and left arm goes back. And release that. And then the opposite, let's bring feet together, knees wide. Just settle into the sacrum and the back of your pelvis. Just level that out. Wherever the knees go is good. Just settle, settle, settle. Big breath. Great, and then slowly let knees come back up. Give them another hug. Balance it out. A couple more tilts for the pelvis. And then stretch everything out long for the final pose of Shavasana. Use your prop, your bolster if you want to, under your knees. That's helpful for the back to settle. I'm going to speak again from a seat. Stay in that nice Shavasana or whatever pose you like. Just let your back be flat. Take some integrating breaths. From movement, we find more stillness. With the back of your head, relax. Relax your face and your jaw. Relax your shoulders. Let the arms and hands be heavy. Let the upper, middle, and lower back just settle into the earth. Let the hips and glutes soften. Let the legs be heavy all the way down to your feet. Each exhale settles you just a bit deeper into stillness. Resist the urge of the world that's swirling around. Just again, keep finding your own center, your stillness. Right here for a few more precious moments. If you have some more space in your day, you can just keep resting. If you're ready to move into the day, just awaken gently, move your fingers, your toes again, maybe big wrist circles, ankle movements. Feeling all that space around you, stretch into it, breathe into it, look at yours. Thank yourself for taking this time out of your day to reset. We'll meet in a seat, take a slow transition, moving slowly, be gentle. We'll take a deep breath, filling with peace, love, and healing. Let it ripple outward into the world. Another breath. And peace, love, and healing rippling out farther. And one more. Imagining peace, love, and healing blanketing the whole world and beyond. May all beings in all worlds be happy and free. Thank you for being a part of this practice. Namaste.